Ubisoft is just burning down. Honestly, it already has burned down. It's just cinders remaining at this point, and they are in full-blown panic and desperation mode. So now they have decided to do the greatest strategy I have ever seen in my life, and that is to copyright strike us YouTubers for, well, covering things that happened on their own watch and were caused by their own mishandlings.
Thank you for joining me today. I'm Jarrell. I'm taking a short break from my workday to offer counsel and advice as an industry consultant to Ubisoft. In this meeting, I would like to speak directly to Ubisoft. There are no jokes or sarcasm or insults here. Today, I want to offer simple, genuine, professional counseling because it has become very clear that you lack.
I mean, it's a little bit too late for that for Ubisoft. But honestly, the reason why I'm watching this is because there is one thing that kind of, in order of fairness, because, I have my biases, but I try to be fair on most things. And the reason that Ubisoft is striking people is because they decided to upload footage from the unreleased Assassin's Creed game that was acquired through illegal means, aka stolen, sold on the black market and things like that. And I'm using black market as a nibbles term, not the real black market, okay? Yeah, and I know it sucks, I know it's stupid, but to be fair, Ubisoft have the right to do so because it was stolen. It is damaging them because the game is being released, but at least that's in a normal situation, okay? In this situation, Ubisoft knows that the moment this game releases, they are done, okay? Ubisoft is not on a blaze. It's embers that are already dying out. That's what Ubisoft is. Everything that had value has burnt down. All the goodwill gone. All the good anything gone, completely destroyed, abandoned, forgotten, and replaced by shit. It is the truth. It is the truth, and it's sad to a certain degree. Ubisoft once made good stuff. Admittedly, that once is like literally 30 years ago at this point, but once is once, fits the definition. And they are desperate. They are not doing these things because they have the right. In a normal situation, I would be just flat out defending Ubisoft that, yeah, of course they can copyright strike to remove footage of a thing before it's released because that's damaging, okay? Even though it's their mess and whatnot, I would say it is true. But in this case, Ubisoft is just desperate and they want all of the bad things that are about them currently gone because they want their pitiful stock price to go up. Good luck with that, by the way, Ubisoft. It's never happening.
Experienced professionals working in your company's leadership roles. I have been watching you and your company's performance, and I am taking time out of my workday to try to help you because I feel so bad for you right now. A company is a brand, and each brand cultivates an intangible currency called goodwill. You cannot strictly measure this, but an intelligent and experienced leader is able to gauge and understand what goodwill is. Sometimes companies have to do things that are necessary to protect their brand.
It's true. It matters. Goodwill matters a lot, in fact. There are a lot of companies that have survived for an extended period of time just because they had so much goodwill. Blizzard, I'm talking literally about Blizzard, by the way, here. Okay? They make shit products for literally a decade now, but the goodwill is just now slowly drying up. So there you go.
Brand, but those things end up causing negativity in the eyes of that brand's customers and audience. This is called spending goodwill. You are
also, by the way, he's concentrating on the goodwill, but the reality is Ubisoft seriously doesn't have a single professional left. They don't have a single person with talent left in their shitty company, and they don't have a single professional left in their shitty little company. Remember I covered not too long ago the fact that Smash JT got sent a cease and desist by Ubisoft? I fucking read that shit. and I could not believe that this is actually written by a professional. Turns out it's 100% legit. Literally an Ubisoft app. And it's like, how? Like, did an intern who didn't finish law school write this? This is insane. They had spelling errors. They were it was not a cease and desist letter. It was literally an intimidation letter, not anything else. This is not professional. I mean, you're not an oil company. You're a fucking gaming company from fucking Canada of all bum shit nowheres. What do you mean? I couldn't believe that shit was real. And I think that perfectly encapsulates why Ubisoft is on fire and dying. Because they don't have anyone who's a professional left in this shitty company. It's just a joke. It's just a giant goddamn joke at this point. No talent, no professionals, no nothing.
Are using up goodwill when you have to do things that people view negatively. If you have enough goodwill, you can perform things that may upset your customers, but they will still view the brand positively because you have enough goodwill. If you do not have enough goodwill, you will actively damage the respect and trust that customers and consumers have in your brand. Right now, Ubisoft, you are copyright striking YouTubers who have shown footage of an unfinished product that you are responsible for leaking. You could have issued a request to take down the footage, but instead you issued a copyright strike, which puts the YouTube channel at risk of termination. You did not need to take an action of aggression. You chose to take an action of aggression for a reason that I'm certain makes sense to your young and inexperienced staff members. So here is my advice.
Now, again, to be completely fair, do they have the right to do so? Yes, but he's not disputing that. He's just saying this is a bad look, which it definitely, obviously is. But I just want to say, because some people don't understand this, they have the right to do so. Ubisoft is 100% in the right for doing this. In the right, but not the moral right. The moral right here is, issue a removal thing. The reality is a lot of channels that got this thing aren't real channels. They're just throwaway accounts and no one cares. But, still. At least for sub channels, you should have probably did the, hey, you have like 1 day to remove this, otherwise we're striking you. Everyone would comply, because everyone probably deep down knows that Ubisoft has the legal allowance to do this action. But Ubisoft just chose to take the route that damages their shitty reputation even more, which is kind of insane.
To you as a professional, you do not have any goodwill between anyone right now. Not your consumers or customers. You do not have any goodwill to spend. You cannot afford to perform actions of aggression like this. By copyright striking these YouTube channels, you are actively damaging your brand further. It is bad enough that 3 of your top executives are currently on trial for sexual and
fucking based
psychological harassment. Are you aware that you are launching a new
At least someone had fun in Ubisoft. You know what? At least someone had some fun.
Video game soon. It is already bad enough that if people support and buy Assassin's Creed Shadows, they are supporting a company that celebrates psychological harassment and sexual assault. I personally do not know how to stop people from telling others online that they should buy Assassin's Creed Shadows if they support sexual harassment and abusing women in the workplace.
No one's actually gonna care about this. It's like, I'm buying a game, not a morality system.
Because I have no idea how to stop people from telling the truth. Gamers are not stupid the way that...
Are there gonna be some people who actually take this seriously? Yeah. But again, there is it's hard to say if this is enough of a separation. There is a separation between the art and the artist, okay? Sometimes this separation can be done, sometimes it cannot be done. I'm not sure which this is, but I'm kind of leaning towards people don't give a shit. Especially when you actually hear what was the problem about all of this, which is hilarious.
That you think they are. They won't support a racist company that humiliates and harasses women, then uses the shield of DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, as a distraction to hide from the fact that you are not only intellectually incapable of running a AAA game studio, but your management at the highest level are terrible people. My contemporaries and fellow professionals in the games industry are not in positions where they can speak up, so I will say what they want to say but are unable to. Please listen very closely. Ubisoft, we do not need you in the games industry. We do not need a company with a culture of sexual harassment who uses DEI to hide your misconduct and incompetence.
I mean, damn, give me the old Blizzard back that did this shit, by the way, because they at least made good games, okay? They at least made good games. And you're a gaming company. At the end of the day, I want games.
My genuine advice to you is you cannot afford to take actions of aggression, such as copyright striking YouTube channels. Listen to what people are saying, accept that you are the absolute worst in the games industry right now, and find competent
It's
professionals
true.
to work for you instead of whatever children you have right now. Your current marketing approach for Assassin's Creed Shadows is to post painful, childish memes and lash out with insults on social media. My professional advice to you as a consultant pro bono is to find an adult to run your marketing campaign, because a child is not the right person to run that for a AAA company. Cultivate positivity with your target audience. Accept that you've messed up and made missteps and turn lemon.
Now, the problem here is if Ubisoft had to pick a target audience, it would not be us. They are already technically cultivating whatever the hell good things with their target audience of people who will literally never buy their game because they're activists, obviously. Not reasons, in this case, activist reasons. Okay, anyway, that was Sungran Studios 10 out of 10. Bye!